can clear just as quickly as the Kindred, and especially when we look towards the split map that we have for JDG and LGD. JDG's priority is going to be down towards this bottom side where they're incredible.
Well, I thought Kanavi was going to go for a 1v1, but he's got his eyes on the top lane here. Lanxing doesn't get knocked up, though. Zoom's all out of abilities. It's on Kanavi. Flash comes out from Lanxing. Are they going to follow for the dive here? Looks like the answer is yes. The dance of arrows out, and Kanavi.
The fleet footwork would have been a far better call here for Craig.
Yeah, the tempo definitely looking towards. He can jump over and go for a steal if he wants to. The dance of arrows available to get over the wall, but goes down way too quick.
Teleport and that Destiny. Here we go.
Loken's in trouble here. Doesn't have his flash available. Great ult, but there is a huge CCJ to follow. Peanut with the kill. And now Lumao finds himself alone underneath this tower. Misses the cannon as well. It's a disaster for Lumao. Goes straight on towards Peanut, but it's Xie that is tanking the tower, and this means it'll be a nice, easy kill for the side of LGD, and a perfectly executed dive.
They do trade the mid lane turret to make that play happen on the bottom side.
But while they do get a tower in the bottom lane, JDG got 2 towers elsewhere.
And a TP coming on bot side.
Oh, we got a TP coming out. It's from Yagao, who's trying to make the play here. TP being answered, but he's knocked up, denied by the call of the Forge God. And now he's here. His own horn has been sounded, and he wants himself a kill. Xie might just get solo killed by Zoom.
Zoom manages to crack down on Xie, put him in his place. But Kanavi on the top side doing exactly what Kanavi does best. Getting in, stealing away these camps, but has found Lanxing.
He's going to find himself a 1v1 against the enemy KO, but Kramer is here as well. The curtain call finds it slow, and there's no way out for Kanavi. LGD, going to find themselves somewhat of a lead in the early game.
LGD just did a good job of avoiding them. And now again, JDG are looking to, instead of going down the map, Kramer positioned so far back, everyone else has a decent amount of mobility that makes it hard to lock them down. So JDG instead happy to just take the Dragon, but LGD doing the correct call, giving this game.
Oh, Kanavi managed to grab his blue buff there. Arrow goes wide, slow coming out. Lumao trying to engage the play here. Peanut's low and will be taken down. Kanavi with his second 22-minute Baron if they're able to get it. Peanut is down, so there's no smite available. Lanxing teleports into play, locked up by Lumao, but there's not much follow-up from the rest of the team. Now, the ultimate comes out to keep him safe, but Loken's going to be able to finish this kill off to start off another play here. So he's a long way away from the play. Peanut is here, and he is the king of the smites. He's the king of thieves, and he might just look to try and make it happen once again. He's taken by Xie, of all people. And LGD, they get away with it as always. There's one pick. What more can JDG find here? Mark going to be the target here. Knocked up and should be taken out as well. 2 kills, but it's a Baron. But dealing with an Ornn is not easy when you're playing Jhin. Call of the Forge God available in just 1 second here. Zoom pops it on cooldown. Straight towards the Dragon. It is going to be smited. Taken here by Yagao. And now they're onto Peanut as well. The team fight might just go the way of JDG if they can lock everybody up. Lanxing staying alive for now. The taunt wasn't enough. Lumao closes the gap as Peanut gets yet another kill. Now trying to chase down onto Kramer, but Kanavi keeps himself safe. Locked down, but the Lamb's Respite keeps him safe, and Lanxing can't finish off these kills. He's trying his damnedest, but his damnedest ain't enough. And now Kramer tries to escape from the play, but he's being chased down by everyone and their mums. Lumao might finish the kill, but it's a triple kill on the
side. They will be able to protect themselves. Mark
needs to be a little cautious there. We'll get out with the dredge line. Kanavi can't quite finish off the tower. He's out of mana right now. He needs to be careful. Teleport being channeled as they're trying to force a play. They're trying to punish the JDG jungler. Peanut jumps on in with the Thornmail. There's no way that Kanavi can turn that one around. It's an easy kill for Xie.
Trying to push these wave back, get control of the mid lane becomes a lot easier.
Or they can just make a fight happen on towards this bottom side of the map. Lanxing going to be slowed down. Has to use his ult immediately, but the CC lasts for days. Kanavi is there as well. Everybody's here to take down Lanxing. With the Peanut over the wall, will be spotted out. JDG, have vision. They were just looking for a fight, though. They're going to force this one back incredibly early on this one. They've got to try and make the steal happen. It's going to go down too quick, though. That was the last chance for LGD, and now the fight in favor of JDG. If they can find the targets, though, but the Lamb's Respite used incredibly early. Peanut forced out the backside of the fight. Mark happy to tank on the front line. There's a stun on Xie. Has to use his Sonya's. Now a kill. Goes the way of Lanxing as well. He's trying to carry the fight, but he doesn't have the damage just yet. The kills are coming out. Taunt on Xie. It's all about Zoom, apparently, who seems to be the carry for the side of JDG, but there's another one. Zoom, this is not a 1v4 that you can take, my friend. You might be tanky, but Maybe he is tanky enough. I'm completely wrong. Zoom barely took a scratch.
Yeah, this is where you get to super late game Orin. Actually opting to go even further into those tank stats, but Peanut.
Not even a stone plate needed. Peanut's the target now. Divine Judgment is going to keep him alive for now as Kanavi is 1v4 in the backside while Lanxing gets taken down. Lamb's respite to keep Kanavi alive as he finishes off Mark. JDG, what a way to start this series. Clean team fighting, clean objectives, aside from maybe one steal or two. And now straight on towards the Nexus as well. 17-8. And Zoom is practically unkillable at this stage with his Warmogs in his pocket. On towards the Nexus as Peanut desperately escapes the play. This Nexus will fall, and game number 1 goes the way of JDG.
JDG managed to find Iceborne Gauntlet and also that Manamune, the Oblivion Orb Luden's Echo combo from the Zoe, and burst out these mid-game fights. However, okay, but they are now.
The CC exists before level 6. You might be on Olaf, but that hate spike is going to find the charm to slow there from the red buff. The blast cone not enough, and Peanut's in trouble. No flash in first. Ash in the bottom side so that Bard can roam around. Same with his Lucian in the mid lane. Kanavi, he was a little close, but he does on this bottom side of the map. Kramer, you're about to be dived, my friend. Here we go, the heart comes on in, the stun is there, the follow-up, the hate spikes, everything locks Kramer down. Lumao happy to tank the tower, and now suddenly Mark is the target. Name beginning with M, but he goes down regardless. But they have to get, you know, if 2 plates go down, it's going to be even. Lumao finds a Tempered Fate onto Xie as well. There's a stun. The follow-up is perfect. Yagao will be able to just dash over the wall. In fact, flashes to make the play happen. Guarantees the kill. Now they want more as well. Peanut going to be caught by the culling. Knocked up, uses the Ragnarok, but he's already gone down. Another kill. He got damaged recently. Yeah.
So he does manage to get them. Now though,
Xie's in trouble. This could be a kill here. Cull is about to come available, but they don't need the culling. They've got Quid. And he doesn't have a clue that this is about to happen. He knows he's doomed now. Dive in the bottom side as Kramer locked up with a Hextech ultimatum. This dive is magnificent. Yagao exhausted, but he cleanses it away and now focuses onto Peanut. 2 kills go the way of Zoom as Mark, a lone kitty cat under the tower, and Kanavi found another victim. Mark's gonna fall. It's Kramer to grab the kill, and JDG
on the superior grass of JDG are running away with game number 2.
This Zoom, he has the wave pushing towards him. He's even gonna go for it a bow. Has the hook shot available, he's just going to zip away. Final chapter comes in, flash not available as the Hextech ultimatum has to come out shortly. It's going to go down onto Peanut, who was tanking the tower, but he gets himself a kill. There are still plates for now. The plates finally fall, and that should mean the tower can go down. And in the meantime, Xie forced to flash in the mid lane. That was his real flash too, had to use an exhaust. Will get away with his life, but there is so much threat across the bottom half of this map.
Now Zoom as well can play through this bottom side of the map, shoving that wave super deep. The game plan from LGD has fallen apart because they've no winning lane matchups.
And it feels like the answers are here for JDG as they take yet another tower. And when we look at it
for JDG, they're good to fight.
Well, they're going to have to be, because Lanxing starting this one off, getting the knock-up onto Kanavi, double knock-up at that. Here's the own combo coming through, last embrace, just to get away with his life. Now the rest of the team is arriving. That Tempered Fate is locking everybody up. The culling goes through everybody that's golden and finishes the kill. The final chapter does nothing as Mark will be taken down. And JDG are just dominating LGD. Zoom, he wants himself a bonus kill. Kramer, he's going to try and escape with a hook shot to follow. And an easy little
How much JDG want this win? Denied Worlds by EDG in 2018. Denied Worlds. And JDG now plunked that Rift Tile down in mid lane. The play.
Oh no, Ragnarok was already used. That's going to be a Mikhail's as well as a flash. Kanavi takes a bit of damage, but the tower's gone down, and that's what they wanted. Now with a Tempered Fate, Peanut surely the next one to fall. Yagao has plenty of damage to work with, and it's a tactical sweep to finish the kill.
The outer turret down. There's only one standing in the top lane.
Mark, you are not allowed in that jungle.
Are still on the hunt, Kanavi, trying to see if he can find Kramer.
Kanavi is having a whale of a time. If he
so many games in the regular split, but they're not letting that stop them at all this game.
We're beyond the early game anyway at this point. Lanxing knows it as he's desperately trying to escape with his life, but that last embrace is always a doozy. Now Peanut in to try and answer the play. TP coming out from Xie as well, but Yagao has the damage to just force Peanut out of this one. Xie looking for a trouble bubble. It's only onto Lumao. In comes Zoom with the slow. Xie goes golden twice in a row, but in the meantime, the kitty cat's been locked in a Hextech ultimatum. Kill goes down, and it's in favor of JDG. If they can finish this series off, They are guaranteed minimum second seed. What is that damage? It's going to be out.
But it doesn't matter. Kramer's gone. JDG are killing structures, and Baron is what they turn towards.
JDG aren't killing structures at this point. They are killing the hope of LGD fans everywhere. LGD's chance at Worlds may well rest on regionals at this point with the way that JDG are dominating this series. Zoom has been the target every single time for LGD. Hextech ultimatum onto Peanut, the hook shot out of there. And the attempt fails miserably. Now onto Lumao. They're going to try and find something out of this play. The crystal arrow goes wide. Zoom jumps over the wall. Lumao waiting for his magical journey to come up. Doesn't have flash. Might go down on this one. Peanut finds a kill. In the meantime, Logan finds an inhibitor.
I mean, you got a second kill, LGD, but that's two inhibitor turrets that are gone for JDG, and they might be able to stop the backs here.
They are definitely going to stop these backs. Zoom is happy to go down for the cause, because in the meantime, there are two AD carries in the base of LGD. Sure, you get the shutdown. Sure, you ruin the Magi stacks. But was it worth the Nexus? I'm not sure that it was. JDG 2-0 with a destruction of LGD.
With this Braum, very weak bot side for LGD, so I'll be expecting Kanavi to try and play pretty heavily down towards that side.
They're struggling a little bit though in this mid lane to start us off, but that is typically how this matchup's going to start. Do have a hook coming out from Lumao, who's in trouble. Ignite ticking away as well, has to flash away, but so does Kramer to follow for first blood. The 2v2 in the bottom side. Braum is too strong, and now Kramer could be in trouble himself because Kanavi's arrived, and they're looking to turn around the play. Mark will walk. Nice play out of Peanut to capitalize on this one. In the meantime, Kanavi's moved to the mid lane. We could have a 3v2 as Shie going to be taunted up. There's the Sonic Wave coming on in. Flash still available, followed on up. But now they're going on to the jungler. Instead, it's going to be a kill going the way of Peanut. And LGD may be finding themselves on the board here. Gold card comes on out. Peanut dodges the Sonic Wave. This is going to be Lumao going down surely, but Peanut has to flash. Second kill going the way of Shie now as Kanavi continues the fight. Yagao teleports back in, but he's stunned by the gold card, stunned by the concussive blows. Zoom's arrived on the play, forcing the flash out from Mark. There's a kill for Kanavi as well. And it looks like it's a 3.
Some of these less offensive items, and Braum as well, not able to push out very well.
We've got a root down, it's coming on to Mark, and he is gone from the play.
And this is where they want to start to get the ball rolling. When we look at them in playoffs, they've actually had the back heel be able to come in with the ultimate. Honestly, JDG are looking far stronger right now.
Flash in from Lanxing. It's going to be Shie making a play towards the top side. Zoom cannot get Meganar in time. Jumps away with the flash, but the Ignite comes in at the last second. This was the version of LGD that we witnessed against IG, against WE, and now Kanavi's in trouble on the top side of the map. Peanut should be able to close the gap. But in comes Yagao to deny the play now on towards Lanxing, who might just have Dominus up in a moment or two. Dragon's Rage is going to be available, and it's a kill going the way of Yagao. And Zoom cannot contest this.
LGD are doing a good job of playing around their lane state. So
Zoom, why are you trying to get into this one? Lanxing going to get the stun. Now TP coming out from Yagao. That's why he's trying to get in onto this one. Torn onto Lanxing as he's the target. They start this fight off with Lamb's Respite to keep himself safe as Kanavi finishes off the Herald. Now back onto the play. Stopwatch used. And LGD, they're the ones with the health bars, and this turret is incredibly low. This is not much of a defense for them. Lanxing jumps in and rends through the whole squad. Zoom barely escaping with his life with a flash forward from Shie. The wild card's dodged by Kanavi. Far ahead in this mid lane. He's got a 20 CS advantage. He's got 3 kills and 2 assists. He's already finished his Rod of Ages at 12 minutes.
But Mark.
Ooh, good flash out from Mark, but he's going to be followed by Kanavi. Kicked back into the pit. That was a thing of beauty from Kanavi. This kill will go the way of the JDG jungler. And there's no answer across the map from LGD.
Mistake from Mark, but Peanut.
Oh, actually, there is an answer, because Kanavi stepped too far, zooms away, has himself a magic shield as in comes the Galio, knockups galore, and it doesn't matter if you're fed, if you're just battered around the play. Flash forward from Lumao, but he misses the hook. New to watching JDG that just saw game number 2. That is not the style that we expect out of JDG. This is a mid-game team fighting. Dragon going to be started immediately by JDG. They're just going to burst this one out and take it immediately. Goes away at JDG. That's their first strike of the game. Flash out from Peanut as he jumps back into the pit once more. Lanxing with the Dominus. But out goes the Galio to the rest of his team. JDG just trying to retreat. Glacial Fissure though. In comes Zoom, knocks everybody back. It's only onto Mark, and he sacrifices his life for it. This is going well as Lanxing flashes in, taunted though, and kited out. 2 kills.
For JDG is trying to hold on to these sideline turrets, but Zoom
Zoom might be in trouble here, but the Rage Gene will stack incredibly quickly with that Dominus in play. He's going to find a Gnar ultimate, but I mean, it's 1v4.
Mid lane, catch out JDG. So by LGD getting these structures down now,
they've backed away from this play. They realize this is not something they can go for.
I love LGD's call here, though. You can see them pinging towards that Baron itself, set up on this flank position. Yagao is going to spot it out, though, as LGD encroach.
This could be everything. Keep your eyes on Loken. He has to try and survive. He is the damage on the side of JDG. Xie's Destiny has now timed out, though, so he doesn't have a way to get in on the flank. It's all down to Lanxing to be the frontliner Mark to try and find an engage. JDG to start off the Dragon, though. They don't want a 50-50 this one. This would be sold for LGD. JDG reset the Dragon. They move into the pit. They take this one, but a knock up onto Lumao. In goes Zoom with a Gnar ulti. In comes Galio to slam from the skies. The stopwatch just do work, though, for LGD as they survive the play. Lanxing in the middle of everyone. Cuts them down, but he's alone now. As you see Yagao going way too deep in the back of LGD. It's going to be 2 for 1. But it's going to most importantly be the Dragon for JDG.
Look at Xie, though. He's cutting them off. JDG are in a trap.
Gold card is prime. Peanut trying to chase these kills down. Kanavi, the target. Zoom is eliminated. What a true shot barrage. The stopwatch comes out from Kanavi, but he knows he's done for on this. What? Kanavi!
You may take
him for the rest of the series. Yagao should be able to get out with his life here. The Glacier Fisher getting a knock-up, though. He's still full HP as he gets underneath the tower. The rest of the team is here. He's going to be all right on this one. Root comes out from Loken. They're going to keep the tier 2 alive for now, but one auto will finish that one off. LGD finds this tier 2. And LGD, they are looking to snowball. They are looking to finish.
Push them back. That 2 minutes towards Dragon. LGD fall back, take that soul, and then return to the...
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it for JDG. Loken could be in trouble. Winter's Bite lands. Zoom is exhausted, though. 40 seconds before the
Facebook. LGD shoving back JDG. This is what that wave control means.
Zoom's in trouble here. Slow comes out from the Rabadon, sorry. It's not Rabadon's. Zoom will get out with his life, but only just here. He's about to go Mega, though. As Yagao happy to be the tank on the front line for now, but he has to turn Golden to keep himself safe. Zoom about to turn into Mega Gnar, jumps into the back line, hits 4 of them, and the CC chain is massive. In comes the Galio, and Kramer forced out of the fight, but he's turning around with the damage here. Xie is, it's Peanut that's going down. Now Kurnkol across the team as well, but LGD is still going strong. Keep your eyes on Xie, who just annihilates everybody. Double kill on the Twisted Fate. Make their way over. This is going to be Ocean Soul now for LGD, and that might just be it.
Much more potent, although they may just be looking for the pick here.
They're going to go towards the top side here. Yagao the target. Just his punch available to try and escape, but a TP. Add a Zoom to join in on the play. He's not going to be Mega Gnar, though, as Lumao tries to get over the wall, but he'll be stunned up, and he will be taken down. First kill goes the way of Kramer. True shot barrage just to scout everyone out. This should go down in favor of LGD. Kanavi backs away, and another objective in favor of our blue team.
And it feels like LGD have found... Rabadons will make a nice little buff to that Lichbane proc, and already you can see that tower going down. Lanxing putting pressure mid. One more auto like that from Xie, and this bot lane tower falls.
They're going to be able to finish off at very least one tower here. They've still got a minute and a half on the Baron. There is no rush for LGD. They can do this all day long. First inhib will fall. In the meantime, Lanxing sets up the wave. In the mid lane, Peanut's been caught though. That's a Gnar ulti for Chaos to keep him safe. Now they jump straight onto Zoom. He's tanky, but he ain't tanky enough. Now they found a pick onto Kramer, who flashes out of the play. JDG just can't find anything on this one. Lamb's Respite to keep the AD carry safe. And now the siege continues once more in the mid lane. But they might not stop Dagda.
4 versus 5. They aren't going to stop the hook from Lumao.
Here we go. Galio slams into the play. They're trying to finish this one off, and they might just be able to do so. Down goes Kanavi, down goes Yagao, and down goes the whole of JDG as LGD find themselves a win in this series and find themselves a lifeline. Diving the fountain is Xie as LGD grab game 3.
Kanavi's point of view, we'll be looking to try and play around this bottom side. So we'll see if Kanavi can get anything rolling through that Leona pick on towards something like the Bard for Mark here.
The flash burn from Lanxing.
They're still going to push in underneath this turret, though. You have Zoe beginning to roll.
Level 6 already found for Zoom. The knockups are everywhere. Lanxing keeps himself alive with the searing charge. One more auto. Lumao goes down, though. It's a 1-for-1.
And especially to go for this dragon on the bot side.
Peanut going to be the first one on the scene here. Grabs himself an Infernal Drake to stop him while all of this goes down, I guess. 2,000 HP. In goes Lumao, going to be pulled back, but Zoom brittle on everyone in the play. Lumao surviving for a bit, but goes down eventually. Langshing now on the play. This is going to be 1-for-1 to start things off. Curtain Call comes out. Shockwave only onto Kanavi. Lamb's Respite keeps him safe. And everyone's out of the curtain call here. Final shot here with Zoom able to demolish this tower. This is going to be an objective trade across the board, as the Dragon going to be coming up. In the meantime, it looks like a bit of a dive. Navi's third mark of the game.
And the opportunity for a gank mid. Xie is super far overextended. Zoom gets the top lane.
If there's any real opportunity for any kind of steal, Lamb's Respite force. Nice shockwave from Xie. Just
their strongest, a fourth Dragon.
Here we go. We've got to play on the top side. Lanshing the target. And that Ornhorn is going to make escaping very difficult. Knocked sky high. And Yagao should be able to be the one to finish this kill off. Zoom happy to donate it over to the Zoe of the mid lane.
And give that pick opportunity for LGD to start off these fights.
Oh, that's a trouble bubble, but it's a shockwave to answer in with the Impale, and that is the kill. Yagao does not have his teleport available, so there's no way this mid laner will be a part of a Dragon play unless it's real slow. Xie, the target here, is going to see Call of the Forge God used very aggressively from the side of Zoom. Now Kanavi has to use his Lamb's Respite. Xie putting so much pressure on the enemy jungler. And Kanavi's probably going to go down. Flashes over the wall though. It's going to be stunned by Langshing. Will fall to the Crocodile, who's rampaging through the team of JDG. Shield comes out. And another fight win for LGD as they start off this Drake.
JDG still trying to get in here though. That's going to be the curtain call.
Going to try and snipe Langshing here. Won't find the fourth shot as Loken now has to move in. Mark is off on this side. He is low though. Needs to be a little cautious on how he plays this one out. 3,000 on the Drake. Kanavi nowhere to be seen. The crit! The flash comes out from Mark to keep himself alive. Now on towards the Dragon. Bear in mind there are spellbooks in the game. This is stealable theoretically. Peanut takes a massive chunk of damage. JDG, they can keep this up all day. They've got poke going for days. Lanshing pushes out the wave on the bottom side, returns to the play. They're keeping the Dragon low because Kanavi is on his way. True Shot Barrage is in. They're only finding picks. JDG somehow get both a Dragon and a tower.
And that's the problem. You didn't have the damage build up to get there fast enough. JDG respond. They will get this bot side tower as well, thanks to the Rift.
Once more, Kanavi's over the wall. Wants to try and find himself steal. 4.5 on the Dragon right now. Yagao getting chased by Lanshing, who's going to try and get over the wall. Lumao might be in a bit of trouble himself. Root comes out onto Lanshing. He's tanking inside of the pit. Curtain Call across the fight as well. But Loken, Tempered Fate to keep him away. Zoom happy to tank on the front line as Lumao has to flash out of the pit. We've got to see some kind of steal come out from Kanavi if he wants to go for the Drake, and he does. Lamb's Respite to keep himself safe as well. Kramer has to jump out of the fight. In the meantime, it's all on Xie. Shockwave onto 2, but Lumao turns golden to keep himself safe. Now Langshing getting into the middle of the fight, getting in the middle of everyone, but he falls down. 3 versus 4, and Loken's alone, but in comes Yagao on the Zoe to make the plays happen. One more auto, but he goes down, and LGD barely holding on. Yagao trying to turn this fight around, but Kanavi's still going.
Forces Xie low. Oh, we're into a fight.
Hang on, we got another one on our hands. Xie's been caught. The one man
had his life stolen twice now by Kanavi.
But the King of Thieves is not feeling confident right now. He moves away from the play entirely. And this is the Baron going the way of JDG.
Has been the hallmark of their victories. And once again, JDG looking to see if they can flank on to LGD, catch them out. But LGD will back away.
Well, they found another pick, apparently. Kanavi gets a find onto Mark here. Trouble Bubble underneath the tower means everyone has to back away. Zoom actually committing a teleport to this one. Not sure that was 100% necessary, but either way, they're going to continue the siege. Lumao threatening the dive now as he steps on forward with his Eclipse. Just going to scare everyone off because the towers are falling like paper right now. Like butter through a hot knife or the other way around. Now towards this top side of the map where the minion wave has already pushed in. The Baron comes in, Lanshing just trying to clear the wave as much as he can. But with double AD carries, these towers don't stand a chance. LGD have got to make something happen. Onto Lumao they go, but Call of the Forge God knockups onto 3 people. They can't quite finish this tower off. There's another knockup across this team as Zoom doing everything he can, but he's falling low. Lamb's Respite to keep him safe. There are 5 members strong for LGD. Shockwave keeps him in the play, and LGD turning this one around. Down goes Zoom, double kill for Kramer, and now onto Yagao. This is the moment to turn it around.
LGD will just about make these picks happen.
JDG just respecting right now, not willing to risk it.
You're going to be in great shape.
Now the siege on this bottom side from JDG, they know that they have the gold lead. It's not as significant as previous games, but it's enough for them to... Ward finally cleared. There's a trouble bubble onto Mark, casts a magical journey out of the play. Peanut stepping forward, gets onto Lumao. The support may just go down, but the stone plate keeps him alive for a tiny bit. 1-for-1 so far, as that's going to be Xie dropping. Shockwave, not enough Lamb's respite, keeps everyone safe for now. Who will fall at the end of the ulti? Mark is the next one to go, but it's double kill for Kramer, who's just free firing at the back of the fight. Yagao steps forward, Loken with a double of his own, and that's going to be a trouble bubble. Kramer can't escape. There's a pillar though, keeps himself alive for now. Loken with the crits coming on through. He's chasing it down, his Swifty's intact, and he falls on in to grab himself a double kill. Look at the style.
Loken with the double kill to end it all for LGD. They were so close. They fought their way back. No shockwave from Xie though will spell their end.
This is it. JDG have done it. The TPs come on in. They get onto the base here. JDG, as the Nexus crumbles, the world trembles after years of denial. JDG enter the world stage to stand among the greats. The Kings of Spring are now poised to defend their throne.